Chris is the first one here.
What's going on, man?
Look at that. Not much. What radio show do you do?
It's the Lenny Melnick. I have no idea who that is. But like it's a Lenny Melnick sports fan radio show or something like that. It's me and another guy that's in the Dayton area.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess he knows Lenny, or like I guess has been following Lenny for a while. So he split off from Sirius, and he's like starting up his own like family of podcasts. So we're doing that thing.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you did like something on Cincinnati radio or something.
Lenny was doing, I guess, like that's where I guess most of his stuff was based out of for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I have not listened to Cincinnati sports talk radio in years, so
same.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Yeah. All right, so we're just waiting on that then. So you guys will want like a pad of paper and a pencil or pen or something. Just an FYI.
I got some stuff handy.
Was my largest concern. I was just about to ask you.
Oh, can't hear you at all, Adam. Adam, try and talk again.
Hi.
Can't hear you.
There you go. Now we can
There we
hear
go.
Change the settings.
All right.
That's
What's up,
much
Matt?
better setting. How's it going, Matt?
Pretty good. What's up, dudes?
Oh, much.
It's been a long day.
Long day, almost done. In case anyone was wondering, the Caps won the first game of the season 6-0. Well, it's not over yet, so they might score more.
Literally nobody cares.
Nope.
Are we talking about baseball?
Nobody was one. I think that's actually hockey.
Nobody cares.
I know.
If I'm not mistaken. You're a hockey fan, Adam?
Yeah. Yep.
I wish I was. I love going to live games, but I don't know. I have something about it.
Same.
So much fun.
I
You know
can
the
go
best-
watch it in person and enjoy it, but can't
The
watch it on
best
TV.
part about
Yep.
hockey games is that fans know how to act at the hockey game. It drives me nuts at football games when people stand the entire time when you don't need to stand.
Or yell when the
there's
offense is on.
etiquette.
Yell when the
Yell
offense
when
is
the
on.
right.
Yeah.
Yep. Go to the hockey game. It's dead silent when you've got possession. Nobody's moving around when there's a puck in play. It's so awesome.
Yeah. We have a minor league team here, the San Diego Gulls, that we go to.
Oh,
Decent
sweet.
amount. All right. We have 3 games tonight. If you guys have listened before, don't feel bad if you haven't.
Yeah,
I don't want to
sure.
hurt my feelings.
Yep.
Okay, so we have if you didn't listen to last week's episode, we have 2 new games.
I listened to John Lewis.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to listen yet.
That's cool. One's going to be called Top of the Food Chain, but I think I'm going to change that to Apex Predator because I like the way it sounds better, John.
Nice.
Okay.
And games
Some Randy
played.
Orton talking up here? What's going on?
Games played BS, which is like ADP BS, but with games played, combos of players, play the name game, and that'll be it, boys.
Ooh, we got a name game?
We do. I came up with a name game this time.
All right.
Oh, that's my least favorite one. I'm horrible at the name game.
It's the
Well,
only
there's
one
only
that-
this one is going to be NFL player only, so there will be no theme. So it will be. I think it'll be a little bit easier
Okay.
because the other one's hard if you have no idea about the topic, right? So, any questions?
No, let's
Nope.
get to it.
Sweet.
None from me.
Let's do this.
John, is there anything I need to talk about? Shirts, I guess.
DLF subscription. Do you guys have a DLF subscription?
Oh yeah. Do you guys have DLF subs or either or?
We do. Mhm.
You already do. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if Chris does. I do.
I do.
Okay. Do you just have one, or you pay for it?
Just have one.
Okay. If you paid for it, then we could still get a year tacked on to your subscription. But if you just have
okay.
it, then
Why do you guys just have one? I don't fucking just have one.
we
Well,
need to
this
change
month-
that.
Next month I'll pay for it, but I actually don't mind paying for it. I'd like to pay for such good content, especially
well,
since
thanks,
it's so
man.
cheap. But
Appreciate it.
I usually win. I win the contests a lot. That
that Ken puts out,
yes, yep,
or Eric, or whatever.
Eric,
Yep.
yeah.
Nice. All right.
Do you have one, Chris, or do you pay for one?
Pay, yeah.
Oh, you
Okay,
paid for
well,
one.
if you guys,
Well then,
if you're paying for one, we can play for a free year of it.
yeah,
then.
yeah. We'll tack on a year to the winner. For
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
sweet. All right, let's do it.
Unless John wins, he just continues to not have one. That's what happens.
I will say I've never actually paid for one because I just keep creating new FanDuel accounts. So
Yeah, sure. That works.
Oh my God,
But I
FanDuel would
will-
have your head.
I don't even play on FanDuel. I literally just make a deposit,
Yeah.
get the DLF sub, and then take the money back off.
Oh my god.
Man.
Wow, dude.
Oh, dude, they would
That's
lose
messed up.
their minds.
I'm telling JJ next. You asked to have him on the pod too.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, he's not. Nah, he's not. Yeah, whatever.
Ah,
He's
whatever.
too busy. He's too busy to be on.
Yeah, whatever.
I think I
Um,
probably did it to DraftKings one year too. So you know.
They're
That's
even
fine.
more strict about it. DraftKings is even worse.
Yeah, but I didn't. Like I said, I didn't enter. I didn't
Sure.
use the IP address to enter a
Sure,
second
right.
contest or anything.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hey, there's a possibility there could be 5 people game. Well, I guess 3 of them aren't legal to gamble yet in this house, but I could certainly have 2 people playing that in the same, you know.
Yeah, sure.
house.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Absolutely.
So,
100%.
going forward, hopefully I won't even have
Your
to do that.
poor kids, like 20 years from now, they're going to be called into court for some fantasy subscriptions fraud from John.
Screw that.
All right. Let me make sure I have everything.
Is that wrong? Is that frowned upon?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure.
the reason it's frowned upon is because people they make the numerous accounts and then they go into 3-mans and
Yep.
obviously draft a horrible team in the 3-man.
Yeah, I don't think FanDuel would care about that. I don't think
Right.
they care that I'm taking DLF for what, like $10 a year or whatever it is.
DK are
I'd
the
be
real
alright.
Nazis.
I think it's like 25 or 30 a year, but I don't remember. I should know that probably, but I have no idea.
I'm
I think it's
so
20.
cheap.
Must be 20, I think.
Legitimately, I think I've only done it twice. I think I did it once with DraftKings and once with FanDuel. And I
You
did
know
get I did get like a free year. My first year was free for something with DLF. I don't know
You
how.
Oh, really?
Mine might have been 2.
One of something. Yeah.
You know I don't care.
I know you don't. You steal from everybody. So when was the last time you paid for television?
It's been a while.
Oh, good lord.
It's been a while. All right. Let's get this rolling.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Game Night. I'm your host this week, Matt Price. My buddy John Bosch will be competing against 2 excellent competitors. We have Mr. Chris Allen on the podcast tonight. Chris, tell everybody how you're doing and where they can find your work.
I'm doing quite well. Thanks again, guys, for having me on. And you can find me on Twitter at Chris Allen FFWX and all my work over at 444football.com.
Okay, I have to ask a question real quick because I've always wondered this since I got you. Is FFWX some kind of like Final Fantasy thing?
No, actually, it's so fantasy football weather. That's how everybody that's how
yes.
I got noticed and like known in like the Twitterverse or whatever. So I changed my name in order to incorporate that.
Fair enough. I don't know. Every time I think of it, I think of Final Fantasy 15.
Yes, I know. And like I
video
looked at it,
gamers
I
out
was like,
there.
oh, I like it. I like it.
I literally
yeah.
sent Chris a message a couple weeks ago that said, "Okay, fantasy football weather guy, what's going on?" Like,
Yeah.
something
Same.
about the,
I do it too.
And of course, Chris Allen's co-host on the Dynasty Owners Manual podcast, Mr. Adam Wild. How you doing, man? Tell everybody where they can find you.
I'm doing well. You can find me at DHH_Adam, and then you'll find all my work over at Dynasty Happy Hour.
All right, let's play some games, fellas. We've got 3 tonight. This is going to be kind of a carbon copy of the last episode. John and I played with Nathan hosted, same 3 games. We're going to play the name game. We're going to play games played BS, and we are going to play Nathan's calling it top of the food chain, but I'm going to call it Apex Predator because I like the way it sounds better, and it means the same thing. So we're going to go with that. John, start us off. Which game do you want to play first?
Oh, come on, let's go name game right off the bat.
You want to get up that 1-0 right away, huh?
No, I want to. I want to take a chance at the game I have a chance at. Let's go there.
Okay, so this week there is no theme except these are all NFL players. and we'll go back to the original way of doing it. I think it's more fun where your name is your buzzer. You buzz in. If you guys all agree you want a second clue, then we'll do it that way. I think, John, did we talk about last week having 3 points? So if it's on the first one, you get 3, and if you give 1 clue, then it's worth 2. If you get it on the third one, it's worth 1. Do you want to do that?
we did, but that was more for like if there were movies involved, so that we give a NFL team and like an actor, or if it was a TV show. Or,
we'll
that
stick with
depend on what the theme was, probably.
I mean, I thought maybe we could do it in case, like, I give you the clue about the first team and you can't get it, then you need a clue for the second team.
Yeah, if you've got it prepped, yeah, go for it. Let's do it that way.
All right, let's do that. So it'll be 3 points on the first clue, 2 points on after the second clue, and only 1 point after the third clue. So
got it.
Start us off here. Let's go to this one, the AFC. So this is going to be an AFC West tight end and an AFC North tight end. AFC West and AFC North, both tight ends.
Oh, man.
Would you like another clue?
Nope, not yet. Hold up. Do we get a pick which clue? Which team?
I think I feel like always if you get the first one is the best clue, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I have I'm probably on the wrong team for the first one.
Okay, I'll give you a clue for the first one. This will take it down to 2 points. The first team is it's a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Come on.
John Bosch.
John.
Travis Kelce, J. Uzuma.
That is correct.
Oh, you deserve that one.
2 points for John.
We haven't done player in a long time.
Yeah.
Interesting that there's going to be I thought we were out of those.
I thought we were too. That I started looking through. I was doing some work for another piece last night, and I started looking through them, and I was like, okay, this works. So I got
player
some new
pool
ones.
has changed over. Nice.
Some of them are probably some repeats, but I think there's enough new ones. All right. Next one: NFC North quarterback and NFC East quarterback. NFC North and NFC East, both quarterbacks.
Adam Wilde?
Do it.
Is it Aaron Rodgers Eli Manning?
That is incorrect. I apologize. I called you out.
Hey, a lot of them are stretches.
Yeah.
I would imagine he's been called Wildy or Wild many times in his life.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I listened to the pod. I don't know why I said Wild. I just saw Wild.
All the famous people pronounce it Wild as well, so maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Well, you can't be the Wildy man. What does that mean? You got to be the Wild man.
The Wild man.
You guys, the guys that are left, want a second clue or a first clue? I guess second clue.
I have a feeling this is going to be a backup quarterback. Somewhere in here, there's a backup. Ugh.
I wouldn't do that to you, John.
All right, good to know. How can I not figure this out then? This is terrible.
I'm going to give you the first clue, unless you don't want it.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us a clue.
The first quarterback plays for the
John Bosch. Bears. John Bosch.
Damn it. John.
Mitch Trubisky, Eli Manning.
That is correct.
I literally wrote down all 8 names, and I'm sitting here looking at why can't I get these? Oh, duh, that's such an easy one. Damn it, I wasted a point on that one. Idiot.
John, we're playing a game about a game, buddy. It's not that serious.
Oh man.
I gotta win once in a while, Matt. Just once, man.
All right, I gotta get on the board here.
NFC West running back and NFC North wide receiver.
And guys, don't worry about like the dead air. That's totally
Okay.
Lots
common.
of it.
Yeah, there's big gaps when we play this game.
Could you repeat the clues, please?
Absolutely. NFC West running back and NFC North wide receiver.
Does anybody else hear like a heartbeat sound?
No.
Okay. No, I can hear something pulsing. It probably means there's my headphones are probably going bad or something.
You got the nerves going, John.
Yeah, that's probably it. My nerves feel pretty calmed right now, to be honest.
You guys want another clue?
I'm good. For
Hold up.
clue.
NFC. It was NFC North wide receiver. Let me look one more. Let me think
West,
one more time.
yeah, NFC West running back, NFC North wide receiver.
Oh, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Your clue for the first for the running back is he plays for the San Francisco 49ers.
John Bosch. I don't know why we started doing last names as well here. Matt Thielen.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
You guys want the clue for the second team?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure, I can't make it
John,
fit.
can I go again?
No,
I can't make
cannot.
it fit. I don't know
We're
what.
going for another clue.
The wide receiver plays for the Green Bay
God
Packers.
damn it.
Adam.
Adam.
Matt Braid. Oh, no. Nope.
Nope,
Matt Braid Adam Thielen.
No, sweet.
That's what John just said.
Oh, is
Chris,
it? You're right.
Chris.
Matt Breda, Vontae Adams.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
dang it.
That's
Adams.
So the reason I stopped is because I was gonna say Matt Braid Adams for Devontae Adams, and I'm like, wait, that's not gonna fit. Which led me to Adam Thielen, which was already said. So I agree with you.
And
John.
not
That was an
not a
excellent
Green
one.
Bay Packer.
Not a Green Bay Packer. Very
Yep.
true.
Welcome
All right.
to trying to come up with these answers on the fly, guys. It's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of fun, isn't it?
Exactly.
this one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm always in the car
All right,
yelling
so I'm
about
not
the
going to
name
get shut out. All right, so I at least got 1 point. I got 1 point.
The score is John 4, Chris 1, Adam 0.
0.
Next clue. NFC West wide receiver and NFC East running back.
An NFC East running back.
I almost think that if you know the topic when we do the themed ones, that it's a little bit easier than the two players because you're sitting here
Oh, it's
running through every player on both
Oh,
Yeah.
teams. and it's like,
I
yeah.
completely
It's
agree.
definitely easier.
It's almost every time the person that knows the topic the best seems to win every time, from what I've
It's
noticed.
true.
But we all know the players, so now we're just like running through all these players.
There's
Could be
so
anyone.
many of them, though. Quarterbacks were easier to get because there's,
Sure,
so
right.
many of them. NFC West receivers.
NFC
NFC
West receiver, NFC East running back.
NFC East running back.
Want a next clue?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The wide receiver plays for the Seattle Seahawks.
NFC East running back, you said, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Would you like the third clue?
might need it.
Yeah.
Take it.
This is so sad.
I feel so close.
This one's a little hard, I think.
Yeah, I can't make.
The John, do you want the third clue?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The running back plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. So we have wide receiver from the Seattle Seahawks and running back from the Philadelphia Eagles.
Adam.
Adam.
Is it Doug Bald Wendell Smallwood?
That is correct. Nice
Wow.
You're on the board.
Matt didn't say poetic license, but whatever.
That's not poetic license. Doug
Sure.
Bald win and Wendell, or win and Wendell.
Yes, I would say when and when is
No.
hey, this is
stop
the
it.
garbage that I get yelled at
Stop.
for.
No, but you do like I can't. You just listen back. You'll hear the garbage that John does, and Nathan did last week. Oh, Magic 8 Balfred Morris.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Balfred.
Come on.
That's way worse. Alan. Anyway.
Win and
man.
win.
All
That's
right, we have
that is a good clue. I do like that one.
we do have 2 clues left. The score is 4 for John, 1 for Adam, 1 for Chris. 2 to go. It's still actually theoretically anybody's game. So these are my 2 favorite clues coming up. AFC East tight end and AFC East tight end.
Oh, geez, oh, Pete's. There's got to be 4 tight ends at least playing still. I guess they could be hurt. God, I can't even think of a tight end on some of the teams.
This one is probably the hardest clue in the whole game, honestly. Would you like the first team?
I'm
Go
ready
for it.
whenever.
The first team is the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, John. Charles Clay J. Derby.
That is correct, Charles Clay.
yes.
Derby. I actually first set that one up with AJ Green. I was like, wait, I know another AJ. Let's do the other AJ. I know.
Let's make this way harder instead.
It did.
Oh,
It did.
man.
Okay, John with that was a 2-pointer, right?
That clinched it.
After 1 clue.
2-pointer.
But let's still play it.
That did clinch it. We'll play the last clue real quick.
All right.
NFC East running back and NFC East running back.
Of course. John. J. Ajayi Ezekiel Elliott.
That is incorrect. I mean, it works.
Perfectly,
It's
actually.
incorrect.
Actually works
Adam.
perfectly, we'll say.
Jadrian Peterson?
No.
So,
I'll take Don's. If there's one more NFC
Wait,
East running
okay.
back.
let me see if I can get it again. Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott.
That's correct. That's the one I put down.
All right.
Okay.
I get like all the points. Right?
John got all the points in that one. Takes game 1. Nice work, guys. So I think, John, there was a handful of players in there we'd never used before. So
Yeah, definitely.
you know, we use Ezekiel Elliott kind of a lot, and I've used Devontae Adams multiple times, but I think everybody else was pretty new.
Gotcha.
A name that ends in E is kind of easy to.
Right.
A name that starts with E is, you know, it blends easily.
There's
but
not very many of them.
It's been a while. That was fun.
Let's, John, do you want to pick the next game? We have Games Played DS and Apex Predator.
Let's do Apex Predator. That sounds intriguing.
All right. So just a reminder.
Yep.
Yeah, just a reminder of how this game works in case you're not familiar with it. We did play it only once last week. It's a Nathan Powell OG original creation here. Obviously, got to give him credit, or he'll say something on Twitter for days and days about it. So, Nathan, thanks for giving us this game. So the way this game works is we're going to pick the top scorers for every week from week 1 of 2017 to current. And this is the tight end edition.
Oh,
So you need to pick the tight end one overall. And we'll go round robin style. We'll just collect points. You won't go out
Do we
until
get
you
like
guys.
eight strikes and you're out?
Yeah, there's no out until you guys are just you're tired of guessing, or we get them all. One of the two.
All right.
First. We'll actually make John go last this time because that'll make it harder since he just won that last point. Chris, we'll start with you, then go to Adam, and then go to John.
Matt, could you repeat the time frame again? I was kicking my cat off the counter.
Is that a euphemism? I mean,
that's a real thing.
Nope, real thing, real cat.
So week 1, 2017 of last year to up to week 4 of 2018.
Got it.
And we're only looking for the tight end one overall for each week. You don't have to name them in order or anything. Just throw out a name, and I'll tell you if it's right. So we'll start with Chris.
From 2017 all the way up till now.
Yeah. So you have 21 games to work with.
My gosh. Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz is correct. He was the tight end 1 in week 12 of 2017. Nice job, Adam.
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook is correct. In fact, you guys, Jared Cook has the most tight end 1 overall games in the last year and 4 games. He was the tight end 1 in week 9 of 2017, and he's done it twice in week 1 and week 4 of 2018. So,
goodness gracious.
Jared Cook, tight end MVP.
Well, let's go ahead and take Kelsey off the board. Surely he's had at least one.
Travis Kelce has had 2, week 13 of 2017 and week 2 of 2018.
Back to me?
Yep.
Let's see. Evan Ingram went up as a tight end 1?
He did not. That is a strike.
Really? Ooh.
That's surprising. I thought I would have got all the stuff that went in there.
Well, Gronk makes it to 6, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that is a good pull. You got a nice drop too there. Rob Gronkowski was the tight end 1 in 2 weeks in last season, weeks 6 and weeks 15.
Did Kyle Rudolph have one?
Kyle Rudolph is incorrect.
Eesh.
Back to me?
Yes, Chris. Back to you.
Well, since we're just talking about the Bengals on my last show, Tyler Kroft.
I was actually going to say him next.
Tyler Kroft is correct. Weeks 4 and week 17 of 2017.
All right.
Chris, let's see. Chris has 2 points. Adam has 2 points. Oh, wait, sorry. Adam has 2 points. John has
1
point.
All right. It's on me, right?
Yes.
All right. Last year. No, not. Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham is correct. Week 10 and week 11 of 2017.
What about Kittle?
George Kittle is incorrect.
This is not good.
I've already got 1 strike too. Brait?
Cameron Braid is incorrect. Don't worry, you're not out. There's no strikes. Just until we're tired of playing. You want me to tell you the rest?
We'll get them all. Let's go.
Ben Watson is incorrect.
Delaney Walker.
Oof. We're just going to go through the ADP list now.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker is incorrect.
Are you serious? He didn't have any last
I thought he had one too. He was in my back pocket as a lock.
Not according to fantasypros.com.
All right. Let's keep flying through these.
Yeah.
And these are PPR. If it makes a difference, I just assume everybody thinks everything's PPR these days.
Should be.
Yeah. 2017 till now?
Yeah, we still have 1 week missing from 2018, you guys. Just happened a little while ago.
Happened a little while ago. Huh.
Yeah, it would have had to have been.
I'll throw another one out there. Vance McDonald.
Vance McDonald is correct. Week 3 of 2018. That's it for 2018.
That was it. Did any of us say Charles Clay yet?
Did not, but that is incorrect.
Okay.
How about Jack Doyle?
Jack Doyle is correct. Week 8 of 2017.
Ooh.
That was going to be the one that I was going to
Hands.
throw out.
Hands, Jack.
Score update: John is 2, Adam 3, Chris 2.
Delaney already got thrown out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
I think I missed somebody. Somebody got a point that I didn't record.
Oh, it's probably me.
I believe it.
I'll take it.
I believe it was Chris. Honestly, Tyler. We have Tyler. Sorry, guys. We had Tyler Croft, Rob
I threw that one
Gronkowski.
out.
Yeah, that was Chris Tyler Croft.
Yeah.
Yep. Gronk was Adam.
Yeah.
Jack Doyle was John.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Cook. I don't remember Jared Cook.
Cook, I think, was Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Jimmy Graham was
Me.
Adam also. So I think Adam has 4 actually.
Sweet.
Leave a
4.
pause before we jump back in.
Okay. And I'm sure some listener will tell me that's wrong at some point.
Do a score update and tell us whose turn it is again.
Score update. Adam has 4 points. Chris has 2. And John also has 2. And I believe we are back on Chris.
What
Is that
about the? I think so. What about the old man, Vernon Davis?
Vernon Davis incorrect.
I'm glad you were incorrect because that was my next guess, but that means I need to pick a new one on the fly.
I will say that there are, I'll give you guys all a clue. There's really 2 guys left on this list out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 out of 7 that we really care about anymore.
Interesting. Interesting.
So not Seth DeValve. Okay.
Not self-develop.
David Njoku?
David Njoku is incorrect. John.
Did Jesse James ever squeeze out a tight end 1 week last year?
Jesse James is correct. Week 1.
Wow.
Week 1 of 2017.
Wow.
On at the 3rd point.
What a steal. Great work.
That wasn't one of the 2 I thought we still cared about, by the way.
I do still care about him. He's on plenty of. He's on too many of my teams. Hey, tight end is getting disgusting.
He had a good,
yes.
he had a good game like week 2 or something, didn't he? Week 1 or week 2?
Come in. I don't care. Come in and like have a chance at a touchdown. That's all I'm looking for at this
Pretty
point.
much. Christopher, back to you, my friend.
All right.
And we can stop whenever you guys want to.
All right.
No, let's keep going.
Oh, what about that? What was it? Was it last year?
Nope.
It wasn't.
Did Mercedes Lewis ever have a tight end 1 week?
He did. He
No.
did. Week 3 when he
Yeah, the
caught
London
3
game.
touchdowns in London.
Yeah, the London
Against-
game. I remember
against-
that.
Against the
Nice
Ravens.
pull.
Ravens.
Mercedes Lewis. Nice work, Chris.
All right, Austin Hooper had a big week.
He did, but it was week 1, and Jesse James had a bigger one.
No. Oh, that was exciting.
What about let's see here. Let's try ASJ.
Incorrect. This probably isn't going to help, but we have weeks 2, week 5, week 7, week 14, and week 16 left of 2017.
Oh
I
God,
can't even
who's
remember what I
the,
ate yesterday.
Yeah, I know. But I was to say it probably doesn't help. It probably just makes it harder because now you're going to overthink everything.
Right.
So we just give this game to Adam. Who's the
Adam is in the lead with 4 points. Both you and Chris have 3.
Oh, so we have a chance if we can get it on at least like the next round. Let's see if anybody gets one in the next round and then call it.
There are 5 left.
5 left.
If we all 3 miss, I think we go
Do you want me
ahead
to-
and move on.
Do you want me to announce that as like a thing?
Yeah, probably. Who started here? I went last. I know that.
I
Chris
did.
started the whole game.
We'll start off with Chris again.
All right.
All right. We're gonna real quick. We're gonna go ahead and declare this the final round. The current score is Adam 4, Chris 3, John 3, and the winner at the end of this round is the winner of the game. Go ahead, Chris.
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates is correct.
No,
Week
we're tied.
16 of 2003. Maybe this isn't the last round.
Yeah, maybe
We
not.
got a tie.
Chris was just waiting for that.
Oh no. Okay, Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry is incorrect.
Oh no.
Oh my God, why can't I think of the guy's name? Who's the guy that left Philadelphia and now he's in Chicago, and why am I blanking on him?
I'm not telling you.
Ooh, I don't.
Oh, son of a bitch! What is, hold on.
But you just let Chris know for his next guess.
Doesn't help me.
No.
Oh my God!
I'm actually not positive about that one, but
I have
If
him on
John
these.
doesn't get this, I think we got to throw it out since you guys are tied.
Why am I blanking? This is terrible.
Are you kidding right now, John?
I can think Adam Shaheen, and I can't think of the other guy's name. It's terrible. Oh, it's awful.
Oh my God!
Oh, I cannot think of his name. Oh, my mind is
Clock.
blocked. What did you say?
I said clock.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're
can't
gonna give
think
up. All right, we're gonna throw out Trey Burton.
Trey Burton, for the love of
Mhm.
God. Son of a bitch.
John, we're gonna call you out of this game. This is the final round between Chris
understandable.
and Adam. Unless they tie again, we have three
Yeah,
left.
man.
3 clues left, guys, or three answers left, I guess. One of them we still care about for fantasy.
How could I not remember Trey Burton's name?
So we've already gone through. Oh, Adam, it's your turn.
Oh man. Did we say Eric Ebron yet?
We did not, but he is incorrect.
No,
I don't actually care about him anyways.
Greg Olson.
Greg Olson is incorrect.
Oh, how is I thought there was like a lock too.
Jason Witten?
Jason Witten is correct.
Yes!
2017 week 2.
Let's go.
We're gonna call Adam the winner of this game, you guys.
Well done, Adam.
Thank you.
The ones that you did not get: OJ Howard, week
Okay.
7 of 2017, and of course Ed Dixon in week 5 of 2017.
Obviously.
I wanted
Yes.
to follow Brait with Howard earlier and then got away from it. When
I was
started
wondering
writing
why-
down
I was-
names.
Yeah, I was wondering why no one did that. That was weird.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a tie game. John took down the name game. Adam took down Apex Predator. The final game, you guys, games played BS.
Yeah.
So the way this game works is I'm going to give you some combination of players. I'm going to ask you to bid on the number that you think you can get within the correct answer. So let's say I have 2 players and the correct answer is 150 and you guess 200. Or sorry, if the answer is 150 and you have bet within 50 games and you say 200, then you get the point. If you get it wrong outside of that range, then the person who challenged you gets the point. Make sense?
Got it.
We'll play to 3 unless it goes too fast, and then I have more. So we'll see how it goes. And Adam, you won that last game, so we'll start with you here.
Mhm.
Actually, sorry. Yeah, we'll start with you with the bidding. Okay, Antonio Brown and Antonio Callaway. How close do you think you can get to their total games played?
I'm doing some math.
All good.
I'll get inside. Give me 35.
Adam says 35.
Who's next?
Oh, sorry. We'll go to John.
Probably me.
Since you said words.
I'll say 15.
Ooh, within 15, John says. Chris, you can call BS or.
I'm gonna call BS. I'll call BS.
All right.
I'll go
Chris calls
with-
BS. John, what's your total for Antonio Brown, Antonio Callaway?
I'm going to go with 140.
You're close, but you're not correct. The correct answer is Antonio Brown had 119 games. Antonio Callaway has 4 games for 123. You are 17. You missed by 2. You missed by 2. Just like last week, or last episode, John, you missed by 2.
Perfect.
So take your bids next time and, just add 2.
I love Dynasty game night. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Chris gets the points. All right, Chris, you're going to start us off on the bidding for Jack Doyle and Eric Ebron.
I liked Adam's bid. I'll go within 35.
Then 35. We'll go back to Adam.
BS.
Whoa.
Oh, man. That's
Right off the bat.
That's a huge range.
That's pretty big. Might pay off, though. I've seen it work.
Can I jump in and say 20?
You cannot. That's not the game. This game works. Chris, Jack Doyle, Eric Ebron, how many games do you think you can get within close to the total?
Other than I thought I already bid.
You did. So now you have to tell me a number.
Give me a number.
Now you have to tell me an actual number. Yeah.
Jack Doyle, Eric Ebron.
I worded that question to you wrong. That was my fault.
I'll go 125.
Jack Doyle played in 80 games. Eric Ebron has played in 60 games for a total of 140. That is well within your 35 range. Chris gets the point.
Man, shouldn't have
That's
tested
2 points
engineer.
for Chris. 2 points for Chris. This game's gonna be over fast. I'm gonna make this next one a little bit harder. Then since we're gonna skip down a couple of ranks since we're maybe close to the end here. Chris, the next 3 players, and it's 3. Tom Brady. This time it's 3. Tom Brady, Tom Savage, and Tommy Lee Lewis.
What?
Tom Brady, Tom Savage, and Tommy Lee Lewis, and not the was he Motley Crue? Not the singer from Motley Crue.
Yeah, not here. All right. I mean,
We determined they have to take a snap to be counted as a game played.
Right. That's what you said last week.
Okay.
now are we including like playoffs too?
No, I don't think it
just
does.
regular season games.
Just regular season. Okay, just regular season.
I don't think I can get past the multiplication for Brady.
Just multiply by 20.
Mm,
How close do you think you can get to the exact total, Chris? Hey, go wide again. You never know. He might challenge
I'm
you.
gonna go bold, and I'll say I'll go within 30.
Within 30.
Oh, who gets to?
We're gonna
Is
go
it
back to
me?
John. We're gonna go back to John.
Okay.
We'll go back the other way to change it up.
Oh.
John Chance got on the last one.
man, I'm gonna let Chris take a chance at this one. This one seems like it
yeah.
could be all over.
Come
the
on,
place.
Chris, do it.
So Brady, Lewis, and Savage.
That's correct.
No. What have I done? What have I done?
You're already up. Hey, you're free rolling right now, man.
You're gonna have a heart
already
attack.
up
That's true. I have hashtag regrets.
2-0. No regrets.
Yeah.
340.
Ooh, that's a
3.
good- I like that number. I was gonna guess
40.
350. So
Tom Brady has played in 257 games.
Oh,
Tom
goodness.
Savage has played in 13 games. Tommy Lee Lewis has played in 29 games for a total of 299. Should have stuck with your 2 number.
Oh man,
John gets the point.
Tom Savage has been around for what feels like ever. I figured, like,
I know. That's why.
Like, didn't he start a whole season? I figured maybe he got on the field to take some, like, the kneel down snaps or something at least.
Only been around so long because he has taken minimal snaps.
Yeah.
If he took more snaps, they would know how bad he was.
Glad I called BS on you, Chris.
I don't know if you guys listen to the Around the NFL podcast, but they have a drop on there that goes, "Tom Savage is real," because they don't believe he's a real person. It's pretty fantastic. All right, that one worked out. That one worked out so well. We're gonna even escalate it one more step, John.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with you here. The players for this round are Devonta Freeman, Devontae Booker, Devontae Parker, and Davante Adams.
And that's like 4 different spellings of Devontae, isn't it?
It is.
If you can get all 4 of them right, you win the game.
Yeah, spell the first names, and then you win.
Matt, would you mind repeating it, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Devonta Freeman, Devontae Booker, Devontae Parker, and Davante Adams.
So 0 for Parker. Got it.
That's kind of what it feels.
That's an easy one right there. Yeah.
Start us off with the bidding, John.
I'll say 30. That's been a fun number to start with so far.
Within 30, we'll go to Adam.
29.
Wow. You're the dude on The Price is Right that bids for like 1201, aren't you? The one that just won up.
Hey, that is the smartest bid ever.
It really is. I mean, it's like a non-proxy auction here.
I'd get kicked off of Price is Right. I'd start a fight if somebody did $1.
All right, so how far are you dropping it? 27, he says.
Yeah,
Chris,
exactly.
29 to you, Chris.
What are the other? What are you guys at? Do you guys both have like one each, or no? John, you got one.
John's got one. Chris,
I've got none,
Adam's got 0. So it's 2-1-0.
All right, so I'll liven it up. I'll go within 20. I'll go within 20. I've still got another one to play with.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it,
John
Chris.
says BS.
It feels like a good time to take a shot at getting a point for me.
All right. So let's see. So it's Freeman, Booker, Adams, Parker.
Correct.
Booker hasn't played that many. $150.
150. I'm just gonna double check my math real quick. I'm pretty sure it's correct, but just gonna double check. Okay. So you said 150 within 20. Devontae Freeman has played 62 games. Devontae Booker has played 33 games. Devontae Parker has played 44 games somehow. And Davante Adams has played 63 for a total of 202. Chris, 72 off the mark. John gets a second point.
Ooh.
I just want you to know Parker has been so hurt that I wrote him down for 16 games.
I would have guessed the same amount.
Dead serious.
I wrote 20.
Like I'd guess like maybe 30 tops for Parker.
Whatever extra games between my number and your number are games that he got hurt in.
Yeah. Yeah, 44. Man. I was surprised by that. It wasn't even the lowest number. All right, we're gonna settle down a little bit here. Go back to combos of 2.
All right.
And John got the point. Yeah. We're tied up with you 2-2, and Adam's coming in with 0. But I have faith he's going to get on the board right now. John, we'll start with you, then go to Adam. We'll go with Tyler Eifert and Jordan Reed.
So 2 zeros. All right.
How many games together have Tyler Eifert and Jordan Reed played? John.
I'll start out at 25.
Within 25. Adam.
24.
24. I like it. Chris is about to lose his mind.
23.
That's right. That's how you play the game, Chris.
That's the game.
He's coming around now when it counts.
It's crunch time. I got to do it.
All right, let's hear you do it, Chris.
Oh, man.
Has anyone other than Chris guessed in this game?
I guessed, and I was off,
John did get
I was
one.
off by 2 games.
Oh,
Matt.
that's right. The first one. Yeah, that was brutal.
3 or 4, whatever it was. It was close.
It was 2. It was 2.
Was it 2?
All right.
I gotta go within 23.
Yep. How many games have Eifert and Reed played together? Not together, but you know what I mean.
Oh, man. Within 23. Let's go. I'll go 75.
That's got to be low, right?
Tyler Eifert has played 43 games. Jordan Reed has played 55 games for a total of 98. You nailed it right on the dot. Right on the dot, 23.
Man, that was going to be my guess.
Jordan Reed has
23
really
for
only
98.
played 53. Are you
Great
serious?
number.
55.
55? Oh, my Lord. Good
Nice
Lord.
work, Chris. That's game, buddy. 3. You took down that game. And of course,
Everybody
it is
gets a
tied.
game.
Everybody has
Tied.
one game. So I do have I have a tiebreaker for this game. Actually,
All right.
I have a tiebreaker for this game. So that's what we're gonna do to decide the whole thing.
Oh,
my
man.
I'm worried about this one. Just I guess I'll have to be an Ed John. I'm worried about this one because there's a chance that someone gets shut out and doesn't get to guess. And that doesn't necessarily seem fair.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this game.
So we could go back to the other way and do the over if you go over, and that way everybody participates. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to? Should we send you the answers without everybody seeing them?
I don't think you need to do that. No, we'll do it. We'll do the bidding like round robin bidding style until
Someone calls it quits.
yeah, because two people drop out.
Okay.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that works. That works because then everybody gets a chance to take a shot at it.
Although then
Although then 2 people can win because if 2 people drop out, the way we used to score that was the person if they get it wrong, the other 2 people get a point. Which could eliminate one person, and then we could just go back and forth to really finish it off. If you've got 2 more clues.
No, but what I was thinking was then we go with the closest final guess of the people that dropped out. Does that make sense? So let's say Chris drops out at 150 and Adam drops out at 200 and you miss it, then he guessed the highest without going over, so he wins.
Yeah,
Does that
that's
make
fine.
sense?
However you want to do it. Yeah, that works.
All right. I'll bring us back into there. All right. So we have a 3-way tie in this episode of Dynasty Game Night. John won the name game. Adam won Apex Predator. And Chris just won, what do we call this game? Games Played BS. So to finish this up here, we're going to go back to the original way we played this game where we did round robin bidding until 2 people dropped out. They weren't comfortable with the number anymore, leaving one person left. If they get the correct answer not the correct answer, but they get an answer that does not go over the correct total of games played, then they are the winner. If they are incorrect, if they've gone over, then we'll go to the next highest bid that dropped out. And if they're not correct, then we'll go to the last one. And hopefully that last person is correct. If we go through this whole process and we still have no winner, then I don't know what we do. So let's hope somebody wins for this round. Chris, you got the final point. So we'll start the bidding with you. Your 2 players for the tiebreaker are Eli Manning and Peyton Manning.
Wow.
All right, I'll start the bidding off light. We'll say plus 35.
Sorry, I
No,
meant to
we're not.
clarify.
Oh, no,
'cause,
no.
That's my fault.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
this time you're bidding on the actual
Well, on the
total.
actual number. Yeah, that's right.
Correct. Without you want to bid the actual total closest to the total without going over.
Right.
So there's no bidding. You're just giving a
Yeah,
total
just giving a
number of
number.
games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Golly.
You won't have to tell me an actual number at the end of this, but you can if you want to.
All right. Is 1,000 too easy?
I would venture to guess that you'd be over then.
Maybe by a couple. Golly.
2 Ironmen.
Right? I'll go.
You're gonna get this isn't your only bid too. I don't know if you're confused about that one, but you'll get to keep bidding. Like
Okay.
we'll go through a round of bidding, so don't feel like this is your final answer. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. 520.
520. We'll go to John.
Ugh, that is just above the number that I wrote down. Oh man. I think that's over. I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna bail.
Adam.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, Chris, unfortunately, the number is 486.
Oh,
Eli Manning has played 220 games. Peyton Manning has played 266 games. So I need to come up with 2 more names real quick for our final two contestants. This is the way it always works. We're always one clue short on this game every time. So bear with me one
I wrote
second.
down 480 and I was like, oh my God, 520. That sounds so like I thought 480 when I wrote it down sounded high.
Did Eli play in 222 games?
Is he
Eli
missed?
played in 220 exactly.
Wow.
220. Okay. So
okay.
I was way off on Manning. I only had Manning down or Peyton down for 280.
Well, he missed.
He was only played 266.
Yeah, he did miss an entire season.
That's right.
Oh,
That's okay.
right.
So that's
where
why
I'm
it would have
off,
been.
yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Wow,
I got
that's
to.
over.
I'm just going to look up numbers real quick.
Had to go and make Matt do more work.
That's fine. This one is easy to do it for.
This one is easy to do it for. So now this is just me versus Adam for the night.
Correct.
Oh
Let's go.
man.
Oh, man.
Woo.
What was the number for the Mannings?
220 for Eli, 266 for Peyton.
Gotcha.
Okay. John, we'll start with you here. Our 2 players for the final round of this game. And again, we're bidding on, you're going to bid the total number that you think without going over.
1.
Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck.
Oh man, that's a good. That's God, how many games has he missed? I'm gonna start at 130.
I'm almost ready.
No worries. 130 to you, Adam. You can go higher or bail.
I'll go 135.
135, John.
I'll go 150.
Back to Adam.
Almost have it done. Yeah, 155 for me.
Jonathan.
I'll go. Not my name. Not even. So not my fucking name.
That's not my name.
I'll go. What did he say? 155?
155 for Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck.
Feels like we're getting really close.
Man, this is better than the one I had.
I'll go 160.
160. Adam.
161.
Down to onesies.
Yeah, I almost went to 156, to be honest. Oh, man. 162.
Man, it would be really helpful to know which week Andrew Luck got hurt. 163.
All right, I'm out. Let's end it and see what happens.
Is it 166, Matt?
Hold on. I'm gonna see what Chris thinks real quick. What do you think, Chris? Is he under? Did you have a number you were thinking of?
Yeah, and I actually, to be quite honest with you, I think they're under. I think they're under.
So 163 is the final guess.
We all know how this game goes, right? Where
Russell Wilson has played 100 games. Andrew Luck has played 74 games. Total of 174.
Yeah.
Good job, Adam.
You are the champion.
Oh, thank goodness. Good work, guys.
Nice work, pal. Adam has actually won a 1-year subscription to DLF as well. So congratulations on that. John, every time it's heartbreaking for you, buddy. Why can't you just you're like the Buffalo Bills. You keep getting the Super Bowl, you just can't get over the top.
I got an idiot proof my way to a win. That's the only chance. Otherwise,
we'll play 3 rounds of the name game next time.
That's right.
Sure you get
You'll win that easy.
that's about where I could. That's about it. But no, hey, I'm happy for Adam. It was a fun game.
Absolutely fun
absolutely.
game. Very intense competition here, guys. Came down literally to the very last question. Chris, thanks for coming on, man. Hope you had fun. Tell everybody once again where they can find you. Any final thoughts you might have?
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. I mean, this is an awesome show, and I love listening to it. And now it's just been like I would say a bucket list item, but it's definitely a huge accomplishment for me to be able to actually join you guys on the show. So thanks for having me.
Oh man, that's so nice.
Have to come on again if you guys ever have an open spot. But you can find me on Twitter at Chris Allen FFWX. So come find me, and then of course go follow these guys. I mean, these guys are the ones having all the fun. Don't come follow me.
Yeah. We'll definitely have you on. You've been awesome. Also, of course, we'll be bringing you back, Adam, for the next Tournament of Champions, the champion of this week of Dynasty Game Night, episode 28, I think. Final thoughts. Tell everybody where they can find you, and hope you had fun.
Yeah, this show's a blast. I used to have a 40-minute drive to one of my sessions and listen to it every time, and I was constantly screaming. I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to win this show. So that's awesome to make it one. Yeah, but you guys can find me at DHH_Adam, and then you can find me and Chris talking to some really smart guys. We had John on Dynasty Owners Manual, so that's another place to check us out.
Awesome. Yeah, please check out that podcast. Dynasty Owner Manual is awesome, especially if you're a newer Dynasty player, you get your feet wet. So check those guys out. John, any final thoughts?
No, I have no thoughts. No thoughts. No, congratulations. Thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. So much
Absolutely. Fun. Thanks again, guys, for listening. This has been another episode of Dynasty Game Night. We'll be back with you again in a couple weeks or so. Have a good week 5, everybody. See ya.